3, 2, 1.
Which biblical verse describes Moses' encounter with God at the mountain? The answer is B. 7:143. Who was Carrie's paternal grandmother? The answer is A. Ida Lowe. How many databases did Apple have available the first year? The answer is C. 2. What hasn't been the effect of Yale and New Haven's relation on New Haven? The answer is C. Decline in the local economy. From where does the plant get the required minerals? The answer is A. Chemical breakdown of soil. In the official rules of Monopoly, how much money does each player start with? The answer is C. $1,500. Alice Fitzwarren was the wife of which Lord Mayor of London? The answer is D. Dick Whittington. Which English king was born in Le Mans in 1133? The answer is C. Henry Roman II. Whose famous last words were allegedly, "I am just going outside and maybe some time"? The answer is B. Captain Lawrence Oates. A woman and a young girl swim in a pool. The young girl, what happens next? The answer is C. Holds on to the woman as she swims. What northern Miami neighborhood isn't named for a Caribbean country? The answer is B. Little Haiti. In the film Cars, when Lightning McQueen first entered Radiator Springs, Fillmore was staring at a stoplight with Sarge. Which blink did he say was slower? The answer is A. Third. What group of now extinct seed plants had many of the traits of what are now flowering plants? The answer is B. Gigantopterids. Who discovers Kit and Holly in the treehouse? The answer is C. Bounty hunters. Outer space has a high-quality vacuum with what equivalent? The answer is A. A few hydrogen atoms per cubic meter. What year was the U.S. Army organized? The answer is D. 1775. Verb tense neither future nor past? The answer is B. Present. How much did a Bay D1 ground terminal cost in 2008? The answer is B. Around CNY 20,000 RMB US dollar 2,929. Why does the narrator not realize Natalia's injuries? The answer is A. Natalia looks so aesthetically pleasing. Who did the payphone calls trace back to? The answer is A. Tariq Hassani. At the end of the story, where are Riley and his group headed? The answer is A. Canada. When did Skype decide to stop giving away free Digiboxes? The answer is A. May 1999. What street was renamed in the late 2000s to commemorate the street version of baseball? The answer is C. Stickball Boulevard. Who did the British choose to back in Burma during WW2? The answer is B. British allied themselves with the Rohingya. What was the second American territory the English attempted to colonize? The answer is C. North Carolina. What has been used in argument for patient-assisted suicide? The answer is D. Pain. Sir Peter Paul Rubens painted the ceiling of which building situated in London? The answer is A. The Banqueting House, Whitehall. Which did BYU's athletic program belong to before joining the Mountain West Conference? The answer is A. The Western Athletic Conference. Create giant lawn art canvas. How would you do this? The answer is A. Lay a patterned bed sheet on the ground. A woman is wiping a wall with a rag. They roll up paper and dip it in water. What happens next? The answer is D. Stick the paper to the wall. Where, since 1903, has been the headquarters of British Polo, where polo is no longer staged since the polo fields were compulsorily purchased to build council housing? The answer is B. Hurlingham. On what date did Delacroix write a letter based on his visit at Nohant? The answer is C. 7 June 1842. The author of the 1942 report Social Insurance and Allied Services, who was the first director of the London School of Economics, in office from 1919 to 1937. The answer is A. William Beveridge. What was the fate of the other partners of the Universal Film Manufacturing Company? The answer is D. Bought out by Limal. Giant George, at 7'3" from nose to tail and 43 shoulder high, was announced the world's tallest what in 2010 by Guinness World Records? The answer is D. Dog. What is the name of the hotel where Johnny and Penny do a performance each year in the movie Dirty Dancing? The answer is A. Sheldrake. What elite scholarship is given to foreign students for postgraduate study at Oxford? The answer is B. Rhodes Scholarship. What was the punishment for the loss of a Vestal's chastity? The answer is A. Buried alive. In which city was Napoleon Bonaparte born? The answer is D. Ajaccio. How many gas masks were issued before the war? The answer is C. 50 million. When asked why he wanted to climb Everest, which famous mountaineer replied, "Because it's there." The answer is D. George Mallory. When did the Greek peninsula become a Roman protectorate? The answer is A. 146 BC. The Premier League and which other league have been noticing a decreasing gulf? The answer is B. Football League. When is the HD version of Radar Princess slated for launch? The answer is D. March 2016. When was 87.3% of the population married couples? The answer is B. 2000. Who was the first person to carry the torch in Macau? The answer is A. Liang Hong Man. How many people died in the book Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone? The answer is D. 3. Which country's national anthem is the Soldier's Song? The answer is C. Republic of Ireland. What could be put on a wall so that a neighbor stops complaining about your guitar playing at night? The answer is C. Carpet. In 1929, the two cousins, Frederick Danae and Manfred B. Lee, began writing detective fiction under what pseudonym?